Welcome in, folks. Today we are here to break down the prospect Jayden Higgins. If you're a Carolina Panthers fan, what I am doing is going through a slew of prospects that I think could be in play for the Carolina Panthers. It could range from a first-round selection all the way down to a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh round selection, possibly. We're here to give you a wide range of players. And what I like to do is this over mock drafts. Like, sure, a mock draft or two is good right now, but for me personally, we're not going to really know the definitive needs of this team until post free agency. So we're just going to keep chalking up mock drafts. I'd rather to get in here and get to know some of these players. So today we're going to profile again Jayden Higgins. And so let's go ahead and pull him up. He's a guy that really came about during the Senior Bowl. During this whole process, his name came up a lot. Very impressive. But Jayden Higgins out of Iowa State, 6'4", 215 pounds. He was a senior, 4.5540. Again, these are pre-NFL combine projections on the 40s through Draft Buzz is where I get my content. 87 receptions, 1,183 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns, and 13.6 yards per reception. His career overview: he's a Miami native, attended Westminster Christian out of Florida. He was a 2-star recruit. Began his college career at Eastern Kentucky from 21 to 22. Had 87 receptions, 1,151 yards, 13 touchdowns in the 2 seasons. In 23 with Iowa State, had 53 receptions, 983 yards, 6 touchdowns, and was an honorable mention All Big 12. Set Iowa Bowl records with 214 yards in the Liberty Bowl. His strengths, that I would highlight right now is his size, personally. We'll get his final measurements coming up. But elite catch radius, reliable in contested situations, savvy route runner, create separation, find soft spots in the zone. I think it's really important when we talk about quarterback play for the Carolina Panthers and the receivers that Bryce Young plays well with. It's guys that can run routes and get open. That's what he works best with. We saw the project with Xavier Legette. I expect him to rely more on route runners this year. Strong hands, secures tough catches through contact, versatile alignment, effective inside and outside. That's important. Again, red zone threat using his size and body control to win jump balls. Weaknesses: he does lack elite deep speed, not a consistent vertical threat. Needs improvements in the blocking game, struggles to sustain blocks. Press coverage is concerning, must refine his release and techniques. And then hand usage: needs better counter moves against physical defenders. Draft projection right now: development wide receiver with size and ball skills. Best fit as a possession receiver in a system using big body targets. We could benefit from that. They have him as a day 3 prospect on Draft Buzz, but I do think he's climbed the charts and is closer to day 2 in the second or third round. Looking at his game log from this past year, again, 1,183 yards, 9 touchdowns, 87 receptions, and he did it. He was very consistent. You can go back looking at each one of the games here. You see Iowa, 8 catches, 68 yards. Houston, 8 for 79. Against Baylor, 8 for 116, 1 touchdown. West Virginia, 6 for 102. Went off against Texas Tech, 10 for 140 and a touchdown. Utah, 9 for 155 and a touchdown. And then 7 receptions for 115 yards against Arizona State. Fantastic play in what was so I have to call it Pac-12, but the Big 12 championship. Looking at the Draft Buzz rankings, his overall rank, 65.1 out of all the prospects, is his average, and about the 9th ranked wide receiver as of today. Creeping up the boards, as you can see here, for Todd McShay, has him at 47. PFF at 55, 33rd team 56, Draft Tech 58, ESPN 60. So clearly a day 2 guy, second or third rounder. I wouldn't be surprised if, depending on where the Panthers sit, if he is someone that the Panthers decide to take a gamble on. So we are going to now take a look at a few of his highlights. It's not perfect, so we have some from the Senior Bowl, some of his release. So we'll try to give you as much as we can and run that right here. So here's the first clip Really good release. I mean, we're going to run this one again because he smokes number 31, whoever number 31 is. I'm sorry. Good little stutter step, gets outside. Man, he makes that look so easy. Number 31 just bites in, doesn't keep his feet moving. I mean, just too easy for him. Now let's look at a few more of his highlights here. Some of these a little harder to see based on the angle. Nice catch. Panthers are going to need wide receivers. Look at this route, wide open, contested three around him. Not a perfect route, kind of cuts it off a little bit, but hey, this was in the Big 12 championship game. So, I mean, impressive performance there, as we talked about, being able to, again, use his body to make the catch. Of course, we want to see that release on the outside, inside slant. No target there, or doesn't get the catch. But nice release. Good catch there. Yeah, like I said, you could see based off of the Senior Bowl tape or the Reese's Senior Bowl tape that he's had a really good day there. Cuts inside, should be a touchdown at the ball if they get the ball to him. Nope. That's nice. So, anyways, folks, that's going to do it for your roundup on Jayden Higgins and his player profile. Let me know what you think about the prospect. As always, this is Carolina Dad. Y'all have a good one.